Gummy bear. He's eating a brownie. But later, he'll eat.
She took the hand of a desperate man, promised him heaven with a wicked plan. He walked through fire, he drowned in the rain. But love's just a weapon in her devil's game. Gypsy rose in a mommy killer's gown, ruby shadow creeping through the town. Demona's whisper cuts like a knife. No fairy tale here, just a twisted life. The moon don't shine where the kid play. No angels sing, just the crow's ballet. She don't pick the weak, she picks the strong. Leaves them broken with a hollow song. Gypsy rose in mommy killer's gown, ruby shadow creeping through the town. Demona's whisper cuts like a knife. No fairy tale here, just a twisted life. Gypsy rose and mommy killer's gown, ruby shadow creeping through the town. Demona's whisper cuts like a knife. No fairy tale here, just a twisted life.
Where are my peoples at? I'm so happy you're here, Melissa from the Bushes. I've been missing you. Amand, hey girl, thank you. I'm back. Had to pop out chat real quick. Okay. I started to watch a documentary on Disney Plus yesterday. No, I can't get her voice out of my head. She gave me a damn headache. Oh, you're going to get more today. There's a lot I want to cover with her. I was looking into a lot of stuff. I am no professional on nothing. I just want to say that. I just have opinions. That's all. You've been busy? That's okay. That's okay. Everybody's got a life and don't have to be here. All right. I want to thank In the Weeds podcast people. They should have they should have way more subscribers than they do. Okay. If it wasn't for this podcast, we would not have any of this stuff. They pay for all this foia on Gypsy and Nick, and they pay for it and we don't. They give you the link to the drive. Plus, they do their own lives, but they're also military people, women, mind you. So you guys go check them out. Go subscribe to them. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't know what we know right now about Gypsy. and they're paying for all this. And it's just not to go after. Uh, don't get it twisted. Poor Gypsy. No, it's about truth and transparency. That's what it's about because her story just ain't making sense. Okay, but yeah, if it wasn't for this podcast, we would not know what we know right now. And Gypsy's trying real hard to take this channel down. All they want is transparency from law enforcement and the government out there about this case. All right? This would be all right. Then come to chat real quick. Hi, Misty. Where you been, sis? Where is everybody? Next alter ego apparently named Victor. Now we're going to be going through Nick's stuff too. I'm just getting Gypsies out there, right? Because I don't know what order they go in. But we are going to watch. Please, guys, let me know if you want to watch this. We can do it on Rumble. I want to watch The Act, Mommy Darius, and Gypsy's Revenge. I do not want to watch anything from Lifetime. No, I don't want to watch any of that bullshit. There's reasons why. So let's look at a few of the trailers. So you people tell me if you would like to do on Rumble to watch these. Let's look at the trailers real quick. Okay. This is okay. She doesn't want anything to do with Hulu, the one, The Act, which I thought was that girl did a marvelous job, but Gypsy wanted nothing to do with that one. So this one is Mommy, Dead and Dearest trailer.
Looking at the open ocean now, and it's beautiful.
Gypsy was in a wheelchair. She had leukemia, she was having seizures, and she had to be tube fed.
And then gradually that story fell apart.
Things are not always as they appear.
How do you kill your own mother?
This is a tragic event surrounded by mystery and public deception.
People thought of us as the sweetest mother-daughter, best people in the world.
And you know, she done interviews on with Dr. Phil. Now I looked up and I got the documents, not the documents. Hi Amber. Hi Amber, thank you for being here. You know, I don't know why no one's getting a notification. Maybe YouTube don't like me. YouTube just don't like me. Now, here's the other, but this is what I want to say. I looked up her microdeletion, right? And I don't understand the science, but I'm reading through everything. And, you know, I kind of just went searching and I put, do people with this microdeletion become a killer? Okay. No. So just that I put that out there. Okay. We're going to look at another trailer. This one is to Gypsy's Revenge. I would like to watch this again.
I just don't know, like, what I was doing to make her feel like I couldn't do something. I don't know what made her resist, like, just opening up and just telling me what was going on.
If I'd had any indication that she needed any kind of help, I would have been over there in a heartbeat. But never been able to make Gypsy feel like she can call me when there was something wrong growing up like that. So I feel pretty bad about that.
I couldn't just jump out of the wheelchair because, to be honest, I was afraid of what my mother might do. And I didn't think that I had anyone to trust. I couldn't trust Aaliyah because my mother was starting to put things in my head that Aaliyah wasn't my true friend and that she was a bad influence on me, so I couldn't be friends with her anymore.
Wow.
And I didn't reach out to my dad because I grew up with my mom saying all these horrible things.
These are all such lies right here, you guys. All such lies. She talked to her dad on a regular basis on Facebook and her mother with him. Oh my God. Her digital footprint, okay?
Things about him, that he abandoned us, that he didn't love me or her, that
Wow.
he didn't want anything to do with me. So I thought he wouldn't care, so why reach out to him? If I had known then what I know now, I would have reached out to anybody for help.
Unbelievable. Especially with what we know now. Oh my God. Now, oh my God. This is what's really sad. Guess who we're not hearing about? Guess who they did not interview? Which we will be going over Nick's interviews because they did FOIA. So we get to look at Nick. No one reached out to Nick to get his side. Have you guys noticed that? It's all Gypsy. Gypsy and her family. That's who it is. The poor little girl that her mom had Munchausen proxy, which she didn't. Wow. Okay, so here's the other one. There's so many, but I just want to put these out here that I'm talking about right now. Let's go to the act. I liked the act. And I don't know why Gypsy don't like this one. But whatever. I did. I don't know if you guys seen this stuff, but
this is the state's case against Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
She's got paraplegia, epilepsy, heart murmur, and she's allergic to sugar. Everything I do for her.
My mom is my best friend. All she wants to do is keep me safe.
Gypsy!
Have you been able to confirm the girl's medical history?
Which part?
Any of it.
That's what being a mom is. Never being sure you're doing the right thing, but doing it anyway.
I'm with the Children's Division of Missouri Social Services.
Oh
no. Open. Gypsy's got the mind of a 7-year-old.
How old are you?
Oh, she's 15, born in 1995.
I thought you said I was born in 1993.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions, all right? Can you read?
Do you love me?
What are you giggling about? I met my Prince Charming. Hi.
I never once disrespected my mama the way you do.
I'm so trapped. I can't tell anyone.
You can tell me.
Nobody's gonna ever do more for you than I do.
She's never gonna let us be together.
Sooner or later, everybody knows everything about everyone.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard, how do you plead?
I don't think she liked that one because it didn't put her in a good light. But look at everything we got, man. Everything we got. All the messages, everything. I got the messages from, do you have Messenger? Who? Me? Oh, I'm sorry. You guys are having a conversation. I'm sorry. Never mind. Okay, so this is what I want to do for now. I have a doctor's appointment today, this afternoon. You guys will be happy. My psychiatrist to deal with, what's going on in my life. But I thought we would start with some videos. I've been posting videos on my page, just like everybody else, but this one's interesting. They're all interesting to me. They're all sick. This This one's interesting because this is where she shows Nick that she can walk.
I wanted to show you something special, something that I haven't showed you before, mainly because I was scared to and I didn't really know how to. So, anyway, this is what I want to show you. I hope you like my dress. But I don't think it's the dress that you're probably excited about right now. So, it's finally nice to show you after all this time. I'm sorry I had to keep it a secret from you for so long, but it's not just you that I'm keeping it a secret from. It's sort of like everybody who knows me. I don't even know how I got started. When I was 6 years old, I went into the hospital for like 6 months, and the doctors told me that I had a seizure in surgery, and I wouldn't be able to walk, that I was paralyzed permanently. And that part, like the part that I had a seizure, was true. In surgery, I had the seizure and I was paralyzed, but what they didn't know is that it was temporary paralysis and not permanent. And by the time I started to get my feeling back in my legs, and I hadn't tried to walk then, but I was too young and I just kept to myself. And throughout the years, I tried to tell my mom a few times, and I guess I was just afraid of her not loving me as much as she does if I couldn't walk. You know, I didn't want to make her sad or lose any love from her. I guess that's the reason why I kept it a secret from her. And so I just kept it to myself for a long time until 2011, whenever I sort of started rebelling as a teenager and ran away from home, literally ran away from home, and stumbled. Before I ran away, I started trying to walk as much as I could, and I just got enough strength to be able to leave home. Unfortunately, it was to the wrong person, and so Mom's kind of in denial in a way. I don't really know, because I guess it would be too hard to explain to all our friends and everything. And one thing I never want to go is like a liar. And believe me, I would like for people to know the truth, but being as it is, I would lose a lot of friends, I think. And I just don't want anybody to hate me, and they would. And so you're the only person that knows besides me and that one other guy, which he's not in my life anymore, so, and we're not even friends anymore, so he doesn't count. So right now, you're the only person that knows. And it feels great. It feels really, really nice to just have somebody that accepts me, and you accepted me even when you thought that I was in a wheelchair. And living my life in a wheelchair, I have to tell everybody that I am. And anyway, it's difficult, but it's freeing and wonderful just to you can accept me, and that's really all I care about, is what you see and how you see me and how you feel about me. So I apologize so much for taking so long to tell you. I didn't know how to, so I'm so sorry. And I promise you I have no other secrets. I think I've told you everything about myself. and that's the truth.
Sorry. I haven't heard her apologize to the people that she took advantage of, the neighbors. How about the place that got them the house? To nobody. How about to her mother? I could not. Well, I couldn't do what she did. I could not live with myself. I could not. I could not make money. How crazy is that? Making money off of the crime I did to my mother, to unalive her. I'm not understanding it. Hi. How are you? Yeah. Thank you for being here, everybody. I appreciate you. Hi, Misty, over on Facebook. Thank you for giving me a like. I appreciate you. Everybody, please hit the like. Please, please, please. I'd appreciate it. Hold on a minute. This is what I could do today. Hold on. Why ain't it working? Hold on a minute, people. I'm trying to do something here. Holy crap. What's going on here? I'm on the Interesting. Never mind. All this stuff is really disturbing. What's really wrong? What is the reason really that she planned this this awful unaliving of her mother? She did that. She put everything in plan. She bought the weapon. And to this day, she's buying wigs, people, and she started a new TikTok. She can do whatever she wants, right? But nobody can have an opinion on her. Okay, you have an opinion on her, she's going to find a way to strike you. Sadly, too bad. Hold on a minute. There we go. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Welcome, new members. Welcome if you're here. Never seen any of those people, but I appreciate you. Sure do. All right. Let's get back to this little girl on the screen.
Because you know everything about me. You know me physically, emotionally, every which way. So now we can just sort of start fresh on a new page with absolutely no secrets between us. I know you've always been completely honest with me, which I very much appreciate that. It just took me took me some time to get out a few secrets that were very big skeletons in my closet. So thank you so much for always loving me and adoring me and worshiping me. And I just want you to know that I love and adore and worship you too, my dearest King Charlie. Hello, my dear sweet slave. Yes, it is your mistress, Simona. I expect you to be bowing before me right now. Good boy. I just wanted to introduce myself properly to you. See, now things have changed. See, I am your dominant. And as your mistress, I, of course, will treat you with respect as my slave. I will treat you fairly. I won't treat you badly like some mistresses would. I want this to be a team effort. You and I will be a team. It's not one-sided. So I just wanted to get that perfectly straight. Now, for certain things I must address, In this video, I want to let you know that whenever it comes to punishing you, I don't enjoy it. But it must be done. Whenever it comes to rewarding you, that I will enjoy, which I'm sure you will too. When it comes to rewarding, I will reward you with sex, blowjobs, hand jobs, or kisses, or other forms of reward that I see fit.
God.
If you displease me, well, you just shouldn't. Because I warn you,
Oh my
I have
God.
certain ways of punishing men. And
Wow.
if you do as I ask, if you disobey me in any way, or displease me in any way, I will use the one card that I have
over you, Gypsy.
Gypsy. I have the power to take away your time with her. So if I say that you are punished a week without talking to her, it's final. Unless Master overrules me, because he's the only one that can. You are to accept your punishment, and then after that, I will allow you to talk to Gypsy again. But you must serve your punishment as I see fit. And with rewards, of course, I won't always be harsh on you. I do have an affectionate side, and I will show that to you when you deserve it. When you do deserve it, I will reward you by kissing you, hugging you, and touching you wherever I see fit to touch you. As for me, you cannot touch me unless you have my permission, which you already know this.
What?
Of course.
Oh my God.
As being the seductive me that I am, I like being touched. So, for commands, if I command you to give me oral sex or any sort of sex that I want, you have to do it.
Oh my God.
If not, you will be displeasing me. And you already know my terms for that.
Oh my God.
So, anyway, I wanted to get that out of the way and clear.
Okay.
I hope you will make me proud of you. You have been a very compliant and sweet slave so far.
Oh my God.
But that doesn't mean that you won't mess up.
No.
So when you do, I will judge that fairly. So anyway, I will end this video now. I love and adore you, my sweet slave. Keep on doing a good job like you're doing. You have pleased me for the past couple of days. And I just hope you will continue to please me. Good night.
You crazy bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey you, how you doing? What do you guys think? I mean, come on. We go from a little tiny girl to that. Oh my God. I'm sorry. You gotta laugh sometimes at this shit. I don't care. We will get to Nick's stuff, I promise. And you tell me. She says that's why I want to watch these shows on Rumble that she's been on, that she talked on. Oh my God. You guys, on my channel. I got them all on my channel. And I got them all on my channel. Now, because Nick's, they're very boring. He talks in monotone. I'm not trying to be mean, but you know she's the brains of it. You know she's the brains of it. She ran it. She ran it. Okay? So let's go to another video. Let's see. We will go to you guys, I just want to make you laugh. I put this music here on purpose. And yes, people, I still gotta get a wig so I can do a dance like Gypsy did in the bathroom. Okay? Okay. Oh my god. He's a joke. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, there's more. Oops. Oops. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, guys, sorry. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Oh shit, that's funny. We need this. Hold on a minute. Let me look through my videos. Did you see? She didn't have her tube in, by the way. She didn't have her tube in. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? Okay, hold on. I gotta go on my YouTube studio. Give me a minute. Talk among yourselves. Where'd it go? No. Well, that's disappointing. What did I do with it? Did I delete it? Shit. Looks like I did. Oh, man. All right. Sorry, guys. So sorry. How is everybody? Did you guys get to laugh? Okay, let's get to more. Hold on a minute. Let me pull up my stuff again. I'm sorry. Oh God. I feel like laughing today, okay? You make me feel like dancing. You know. All right. You guys, we need to go watch those documentaries and stuff. No, absolutely not watch Life After Lockup. Nope. Mm-mm. Oh my God, where is my shit? There's a lot of stuff that what did I do with it all? Oh my God, look at this shit. Oh, hold on. Here we come. I'm getting there. Good night, my love. Good night, my love. Good night.
Hi, my love. I am making you a special video, one that I've been promising you for a very long time, and I finally got around to doing it. So, as you can see, it is nighttime. Well, you can't see, but it's nighttime. And I want to make you this video so whenever you're going to bed, you can play it and think of me. And so I could be kind of with you. I'm in bed right now. Ta-da! Nice big comfy bed. And I have leopard print sheets. Well, it's bedspread, but kind of like sheets. Blanket. And you can't see it, but I am naked under here. So, it's kind of like you're here. Hello, my darling King Charming. Yes, it is your Queen Blessing, and I'm making you this video, even though you didn't ask me to, nor did Master ask me to. I'm just making it for the fun of things. So, since 4th of July passed, and I wasn't able to give you any pictures, because I believe I was thinking in the city, maybe. I don't know. No, I didn't believe so later, but, I didn't do pictures. So I'm going to give you a few pictures and, this video. As you can see, so I'm wearing my one-piece bathing suit. It kind of looks like the flag, so I'm very patriotic. And so since it's like August 1st, I just want to tell you, happy 4th of July! Okay, that was enough.
Wow.
And I hope you have a very wonderful day, my love. I love and adore you. And I'll do that again. I'm sorry, I messed up because I was excited. I love, adore, and worship you, my amazing King Charming. And I hope you enjoyed this video.
Oh, Jesus. Hold on a minute.
Hi, my wonderful, amazing, perfect King Charming. I just got your letter. This means a whole lot to me because it is actually the first thing any boy or man has ever given me. And,
Thank you, Melissa from the Bushes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Bleach and Bush Power. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Okay, let's get back to her nonsense. Did she really need a bathing suit? Right.
what a romantic thing to get. So I'm gonna read it to you aloud. Because I wanted to read it on camera. And I'm really, really excited to. So, even though you probably already know what you wrote, but I'll just read it. Okay. It says, Dear my lovely sweet Gypsy, yes, sweetheart, it is your King Charming, Nicholas. Yes, I am doing what your master Victor said was okay. My freestyle writing, but anyway, sweetie. Yes, it is true. I am missing you nonstop every second of every day and night. When I call you my blessing queen, it speaks to how I feel to have you. It also speaks what you already are in my eyes, whether you realize it or not. Even though we aren't married yet, and sorry, I lost my place. And the key word is yet, meaning you will be married to me, destined to marry me in time, darling. I hope you are able to read my freestyle writing okay, because it may be something new to you, so you may have to take time to read it. But if you are the only one to be able to read it, at the same time, then another sign of you being my soulmate. Oh, honey, I plan on using data sites of this paper for you to read, so you have much practice at getting used to this type of writing, darling. Even then, either way, this letter and is to be big, as you know. This way, the way this letter and is, wait, I completely lost my place. I'm sorry. I was starting the second line that I was at. Either way, this letter is to be big. As you know, I am the most detailed one of us, sweetie. Completely lost my place. Sweetie, not I can go deeper into details like I love to. Baby, let me start by letting you know that you are everything I look for in my soulmate. Aww. Everything from your black hair to your two brown eyes to your luscious but musty kissed lips to your body type and shape to your everlasting picture perfect smile. That's very, very sweet of you to say, honey.
Hi, how you doing? We are going over, just reviewing Gypsy Rose stuff. Do you guys know who Gypsy Rose is? You new people? Hey, hi, how you doing? I'm impressed she can read since she said she wasn't allowed to go to school. Let me tell you something. There is so much with the documents and so many things I want to point out. She is the master at everything. Now, when I looked into her micro deletion, mind you, I am no doctor, I'm no scientist or anything like that. But the main things, like for mental outcomes for people with that deletion, is stuff like autism, not becoming a sociopath, psychopath. I looked. Okay. Uh-oh. Get a job. You get a job. Who are you? Who are you? Hold on a minute. Yeah, who are you? Let's see. You go get a job, or is your job trolling? Okay, be nice. Be nice. You can come in here. Be nice. All right, here we go.
Giggle and blushing face to your adorable personality and truly at times matching mine, heart and soul. Baby, just know that no matter what changes your master picture wants for you to do, make about your body, I'll adore it in all ways possible. You're my soulmate. So with that said, if he has you keep your boob size or choose to increase it, no matter what, I'll accept it, just like if I kept my penis size or got bigger. You would accept it too, baby, as I know you would accept you, as I would accept you too. Now to end it on a romantic note, sweetheart, you are my everything and everything because you are. Please remember we are forever together in that way. Aww. Yours now and forever. Aww, Nicholas. Oh, this was the most wonderful letter, honey. I loved it. And I love your little heart with the cloud. It's so cute. Maybe I can make like a special kind of like.
I mean, it's so amazing to me. Oh God, I don't know if I can handle this. It's so amazing to me that she was so abused and all that, but she was able to order stuff from Victoria's Secret, to get mail. Yeah. No, that can't happen. I'm not doing nothing wrong. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, let's take a break from the voice. All right, we are going to go to my other playlist. Where is it? Why did I do that? Hold on a minute. Oh, right. I want to show you guys this. Guys, we know this now. We know this now that this is a lie right here. If you guys don't know, I will let you know. Uh-oh. Hold on. Why is everything freezing up? Everything's froze back here on StreamYard. Hold on, please.
Oh, Gypsy Roll. Open up. Lord.
I just thought maybe if I brushed harder it would go away.
Your teeth can't be going bad all on their own. It's gotta be some kind of underlying condition.
Now, Mom, you may want to wait in the lobby. It could be a little while given the number of extractions that we have to do.
Extractions? Oh, no, please. I don't want to do it.
It'll all be over soon.
Relax and lay back.
You'll get new teeth soon, baby. It just takes time. Oh, it's all right.
My teeth, my face.
It's nothing a little foundation can't help. Besides, you're always pretty.
I know what pretty looks like, Mom.
What has gotten into you? It's not like you. You always look on the bright side. I got you this award.
I don't want to go.
Gypsy, you are going to this event. Are we there?
Wow, this is crazy. Did you guys see the screen? Did you something was going on in StreamYard. Did you guys see hold on, let me go out and come back in. Oh my god. All right, I'm back. Can you hear me? Anyways, Gypsy, okay, with her microdeletion, there is a lot of surgeries that were necessary. And about her legs, with the microdeletion, one side effect is weak muscle tone. Yeah, that's a good clip, ain't it? Oh, good. But I want to show this also. Let's get back to it. Sorry about that. Look at this. 6 years ago, ABC did a special on this.
Sorry.
But let's see. They'll probably give me a strike. So,
Home movies capture the vibrant spirit of a young teenage girl.
So where are you going today?
I'm going to Children's Mercy Hospital to see my dentist for my teeth.
Full of enthusiasm and effervescence, but behind the smiles, life for Gypsy Blanchard and her mother Dee Dee is one replete with hardships and challenges. Gypsy is in a wheelchair.
They were local darlings. I mean, they were the shining star in this town of people who can outlast adversity and get through everything.
so I would like to watch this special, this 2020 special. Hold on a minute. We're not going to watch Boja. I just can't with her voice, you guys. Hold on. All right, we'll watch one more. Or two more. Okay, let's do this one. Hello, my love. Hello, my love. Here we go. We haven't seen that one. Hello, my love. Yeah, I want to see that. Right? Hello to my king. Hello to my king.
Baby, it's me. I'm making you this response video that you sent me a video. Well, my camera is a little fuzzy. As you can tell, I just woke up, so I'm not exactly the best looking. I'm kind of tired still, because it's 9 a.m. in the morning, and I'm not used to waking up this early. I kind of had a late night last night, so waking up this early, I'm not fully here. But anyway, I'm wearing red, or basically the only red t-shirt I could find at the time. It's a Harry Potter t-shirt, but it's still red, so. You had talked about a few topics that I totally believe are true. And one is that you had changed me, and that you had changed my personality into making kind of like a double copy of you. And I fully believe that that's true because, yes, I have a confidence in me that is a lot different than it used to be. It is more, I'm more confident in my beauty, but in general. And unfortunately, quite recently, that confidence led to me getting in trouble. I knew that having that second profile would lead to some sort of trouble. I'm like, I'm getting an uneasy feeling about this. I want to close it down. And they're like, no, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Just as a precaution, let's keep it up. So I'm like, okay, we'll keep it up. I changed the picture to a picture that I like. I'm like, I thought that, I mean, honestly, it was perfect. Like, perfect 50 Shades of Grey picture to put on there. Because on the books, since I'm reading the books, and I mean, we are into the BDSM lifestyle, since the books, they have the mask, the tie, and the handcuffs, and I got all three in the picture. I thought it would be like so cool because the movie just came out, and I'm like, well, hey, you know, it's a great idea to post that picture as my profile picture on there. You know, nobody hardly knows me on that profile. I don't even have any friends on that profile except for you. So nobody would even think to, you know, take that picture and put it somewhere else. Well, not too long later, like a day later, my mom and I have this fundraising site. It's called Gypsy's Trip. It's on Facebook. It's a page. It just kind of keeps people abreast of how, or updated about how my health is doing, what I'm up to, stuff like that. But it's mostly for medical purposes. And, you know, this person, whoever it is, I think it's a fake name, decides to say, post publicly on this website, you know, why donate to this girl when she does this? She doesn't seem ill to me. And then it had my picture. And I have 107 likes on that page. So that means 107 people saw that picture. I am mortified because my grandmother probably saw that picture. Well, she's not my actual grandmother, but kind of like a God-given grandmother. She's like a grandmother. Everybody from my godfather, friends, family, everybody saw that picture. And, you know, I know that my mom's trying to cover it up by saying, well, somebody was mean and it was photoshopped or something like that to kind of cover my reputation because, you know, if those pictures get out and I want to become a famous artist someday, I don't want that to be held over my head and be like, oh, you're this big, great, famous artist. Oh, look at naked pictures of you. Haha, I could blackmail you with it. And it could be Dan. It could be his girlfriend. I don't know. They seem pretty pissed at me. After I explained to this girl, this woman, whatever, that I don't want him back. I'm not a threat to his relationship. I'm not. And you know, I want to be friends, but not no more. It's war now. If it's him, it's war. If it's her, it's war. And then the same person sends the link of the profile with the picture in a message to my mom, but my mom has strict filtering on her messages, so I was able to intercept the message before she was able to read it to know that it was a profile. So I explained it away by being like, well, it was taken 5 years ago. I made it. I sent it to Dan, and he clearly either sent it to, I guess, a buddy, or he shared it, or he's the one that posted it to blackmail me or whatever, or try to ruin my reputation now. And she bought the whole thing. I'm happy about that. So, I mean, I wasn't about to throw us under the bus and be like, well, yeah, I'm seeing, you know, a guy that 2 years ago talked me into having a BDSM relationship with him. You know, that's the kind of lifestyle I live now. And that picture was like taken the day before yesterday. You know, I that's the last thing that I want to do. I throw myself under the bus before I throw us under the bus. So what I'm trying to say is I took up for us again. I took the heat for us again. Not only for...
Wow, ain't she something? I took the heat for us again. Well, hello, all you new people coming in.
the mistake that I made with the picture, but of course the mistake that I made with Aaliyah being on my other Facebook that you had to delete too. So it's like, I see now that having only one profile is a good idea, and that's only for us to communicate. Other than that, having more than one, people are gonna try and ruin me and ruin us, and it's gonna interrupt with our relationship, and it's gonna, you know, my mom could only give me so many chances. And, you know, I had a big long talk with my mom last night. And so I wasn't on a lot last night because I was talking with my mom. And basically we were just talking, and I'm like, I apologize for taking the naked pictures whenever I was like 15, you know, because Demona did actually, but she doesn't believe in Demona. She just says, it's me, it's me. She doesn't even believe in a two-personality kind of disorder or whatever it is. And so I had to take the heat for it. You know, it hurt having my mom say that she wished she had aborted me whenever she had the chance. That hurt. But then later, whenever we made up and we ended the argument, she's like, well, would you want to have given birth to a slut that showed her body all over the internet and was basically flirting and being a whore with every guy that would look at her back 5 years ago? And I'm like, no, you know, I wouldn't want my daughter to turn out like that. So I can understand where you're coming from with that. But she did say that she was sorry for saying that she wished I had never been born. All I know is that who you're turning me into is something that she would hate. That's why she can never know about our secret lifestyle. She can never know how I enjoy being a slave to you. And it's not that I enjoy being a slave in general, because if it was anyone else, I'd tell them to fuck off and that they're arrogant asses, because, you know, no one should be subjected to being humiliated. However, since you are my soulmate, I get a sort of pleasure of being humiliated by you, and only by you. And I only want to serve you, because I believe that serving you serves a purpose, because you're my soulmate. now let's talk about what you were talking about in your video. Now that I talked a great long time about mine, big old stuff going on in my life. Yes, you have changed me by putting your copy of yourself in me. I've noticed, yes, I do get horny during my period, a lot more than I used to, and to the point where it does get uncontrollable, and like you said, I would have to release it out on you. It's just how it has to be now, and things have changed with me, with how I think, how I act. I know we don't agree on everything.
That is not my phone ringing. That's the phone ringing there. Just saying.
I'm still a Catholic Christian. You say your human form is a Catholic Christian, which I would hope we could talk more about religion, because I would really, really like that. If we could just talk about God, talk about Him in a sense that we are true Christians, that we're not these fake Christians. I want to talk about that with you. And I realize that there are other gods in the world. Other people believe in different things. Like there are Hindu gods, there are Buddhists, there are, this God and that God. But my God is a Christian God. And so is yours. Even though you're not from this planet, you are living on this planet now. So on Earth, I would like you to be a Catholic Christian, because that's not going to change in me. Though I do, I don't want you to think that I don't believe in the Illuminati. I do obviously know that there is such thing. I'm not completely aware of exactly what it is. I think it's a secret society that has to do with Hollywood and celebrities and the government. But that's about the only thing that I do know. I didn't mean for us to have this huge fight about Walt Disney. All I was trying to say was, I just came back from Disney World, so everything Disney is hyped up. They only talk good about Walt Disney. They only talk good about everything Disney. So I'm sort of like in denial or whatever. But I just, yeah, it's off. My mom just called it anyway. I just feel like I don't think Walt Disney, I don't know about his younger days. I don't know about him as a man. I just know that whenever he got older and he had kids, he wanted his kids to have a place to play and other kids to play and enjoy childhood. And from that idea came Walt Disney Land in California. I've never been to Walt Disney Land. I've only been to the one in Orlando, Florida. But I just, I don't even know what the Freemasons are. So, I mean, how could I hate something that I don't even know what it is? So, and in that video didn't really explain much and said, you're gonna go to hell if you like Disney movies. Hell, 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 evil, 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 sin, sin, sin. That video freaked me out. I mean, it was scary. I'm one of these sheltered kids that grew up on Disney movies and, think that they're innocent. And, I didn't think about any hidden messages or anything in it. I didn't even watch Dumbo. Dumbo made me cry because all the little people, all the elephants, or all the little bigger elephants kept on making fun of his ears, and it made me sad, so I never watched it. But like a lot of the stuff I have, like even my curtains, are Princess and the Frog. I have a beautiful glass slipper. My curtains are Princess and the Frog. I have like cute little like dolls from Tangled and The Little Mermaid. You know, I like the Disney movies. And
Wow. This is insane. She's in her 20s. She's talking Illuminati and Walt Disney. Conspiracy stuff right now. Poor girl, she sounds like she was desperate to be her own person. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I didn't know there was more men, but I do know the foias that they're getting is just from her neck.
I know you do too. You know, we've often said that we're a couple like either Cinderella and Prince Charming, or like The Beauty and the Beast. Those are Disney films, and I think they teach great lessons to girls that there is true love, and that, you know, I think for Beauty and the Beast, the past looks. And for Cinderella, that dreams do come true, so please keep believing in your dreams, because they can come true no matter how bad the situation may be or how hopeless it may be. That's what I'm getting out of it. I'm not getting evil things out of it. So that video, I went off on a rant on you. Number one, because I'm like, you like Disney movies too. So I don't understand why you're giving me this video that says that Disney movies are evil and I'm gonna go to hell if I watch a Disney movie. Because that's what I was getting from the video. I wasn't getting any sort of other messages except for I'm gonna go to hell because I like Disney movies. So I think that maybe that video was made by a Christian radicalist, where they kind of go overboard and then they try to scare you, and not a radicalist, an extremist, where they're like, you do this, you're gonna go to hell, and you're eternally damned. I mean, they freak you out because of how aggressive they are about it. And so that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna go to hell just because I've watched a Disney movie. If I go to hell, it's because I've killed someone, or I've done something horrible in my life. If I've been mean to people, if I've committed adultery, if I've, you know, been just a really horrible person in my life, if I've been really mean to people, then I would go to hell.
Who you talk to, Richard? Yeah, that was sad, wasn't it?
I know that, but for me, being a Catholic Christian, number one, I don't think anybody is damned even if they commit suicide. I think the only unforgivable sin, and they teach you this in church, the only unforgivable sin is denouncing God. I'm not saying you personally, I'm just saying like you in general. But if you or whomever says, I'm not gonna believe in you, you know, you're not my God, he's gonna turn his back on you because you did that to him. And for me, I'm not going to turn my back on God. I do believe in God. I do believe in what the Bible says. I believe in Jesus Christ. I am a true Christian. And I think that's where we hit kind of like an impasse where we're like, you don't want to talk about religion. I don't want to talk about religion with you because I don't want to get into a fight. So it all just sort of exploded on that comment. And I'm like, I called you a hypocrite, which I didn't mean. I just said it in anger because I was holding my tongue, holding in my thoughts about religion, about this video. And it just exploded on this comment, so I snapped at you. And I'm like, I called you a hypocrite because I'm like, well, you're saying you're not on that site that we met on. You're like, I'm a Catholic Christian. And you even introduced yourself to me as a Catholic Christian. And I'm like, well, at least we don't have to worry about that. We're the same religion, so we don't have to worry about that. And then you come to me telling me that you're from a different world, and I accept that. I understand how spirits can be from, and souls can be from a different place and be reincarnated in a different life, in a different planet. I understand that. However, it just got me upset. And I'm like, well, why can't you just, why are you saying my God? Whenever you should be saying a God that we both believe in. There are more than one. Like I said before, there are many different gods to believe in. But all I'm saying is I want us to be on the same page with everything, including religion. I'm not saying that I'm going to be a Bible thumper and be, I couldn't read you a first passage of a scripture if I tried. All I'm saying is I do go to church on Sunday. I believe what the Bible says, and I pray. I believe in God, my God, which is the Christian God. I don't know who your gods are on your planet. You never told me, so I don't know. I would be open to believing in your gods, or God, whatever. I just think we need to communicate a little more on religion and talk a little bit more about that. Maybe on Facebook, we can get into that a little bit more. But I just wanted to say that I'm honestly, truly sorry for calling you a hypocrite. I did not mean it. It was only said in anger, and I know I can't take it back. I know I can't erase it from your mind. I deleted the comment. I deleted the video, but I know it doesn't delete it from your mind. So I'm sorry that I said that. I did not mean it. You're not a hypocrite. And as for the whole witch thing, honey, regardless of what your spiritual brother says, I know what I am. My mother's one too. And so was my grandmother. We're not bad witches. We are gifted. And due to my gift, I can know certain things. I see things in my dreams. That's like saying that I'm not a girl. You know, it's who I am. I might not have all the power in the world to hurt people, hex people, stuff like that. But I will say, I might be psychic. I might be clairvoyant, or whatever it is that they call it. All I know is that I am able to see and know things before they happen. And just like you, so what are you? Just wondering, what are you? How come you can see things in visions? That's honestly a question. So if you can answer that for me, what are you? I've asked you before, are you a warlock? Or are you what? So if you can answer that for me, I'd appreciate that, darling. But just please know I'm really sorry about what I said on Facebook on that comment. And that I do believe you about the Illuminati thing. What else? Basically just that, I can understand that you put your copy of yourself in me, and I have definitely felt it. I do feel more confident, like I said before. I do have very, very horny periods now. Thank you very much. That I will end up raping you one day, or even each time I have my time of the month. I don't know. That until we're together in person, I won't know. But probably so. And as for liking rougher sex, I am already starting to warm up to your make style. At first I was like, I'm not sure about it. Now I'm starting to warm up to it. So, easier now with rougher sex. It's not to say that I'm gonna jump head first into like anal sex or anything. I still need time to get used to things like that. My turn-ons are still the same. I still like biting. I'm just, like you said in the video, whenever you're like, well, I'd be one of these, I'd be able to become comfortable to where I'd be like, okay, well, you can do whatever you want with me. I am becoming that way. I'm not fully that way, because obviously we have to sign that contract deed thingy, as well as, me grow a little more into the woman that I'm going to become. So I think that I am growing into accepting more of the rougher sex, more of the BDSM culture. I do want to, however, work on creating an outfit, an official outfit to wear during when I'm supposed to be presented as your slave. Whether it is in public or it is at home, I want two. Two, for one, for me being your baby girl. That's when you're my daddy. And then another one for whenever you're my master and I'm your slave. So I guess I want one to be black and pink, and the other one different shades of pink. So I guess you can figure out which one is which. But yep, that's something that I want to design. I think I want it to be kind of like a corset kind of thing. For the baby girl one, I think I might want it to be a little bit more innocent. Maybe like kind of like a negligee sort of type of lingerie. And then for the slave one, maybe like a black corset with maybe like a tight leather skirt or something around those lines. I have to make the design. But yeah, I think I want something that formal. I do believe that I am getting to where I think I deserve the pink collar, honey. I know this is going to be in the future after I'm yours. But even if I have to test, like what we were talking about when I asked about it, I think I'm ready. And I know that it's ultimately up to you to decide if I'm ready or not. But I'm tired of being a white collar. White collar means like I'm way at the beginning. I know that I'm past the beginning. I've come so far from even just 2 years ago or a year ago. I've come further. Further enough to be yours. Master gave me, or it's going to give me to you. So it's like I've come a long way that I think that I deserve to be rewarded a pink collar now, which is the next color up. And anything else I'm forgetting? No, that's about the only things I can think of is that talk about confidence, talks about how I get horny on my period, talked about how I'm more okay with you dominating me and me dominating you, and how I really welcome your spirit. I really feel that soul connection that we have. I really feel like we've developed it enough to where you know my emotions, I know your emotions, and we can affect each other's emotions so easily. I mean, I can say one thing and it'll set you off like that. Or I can calm you down just as easily. And just like you can easily make me cry or smile, or sometimes I want to kiss you and hit you at the same time. Not really hit you, but just like a kind of like a friendly and then kiss you. That's kind of how I feel sometimes. It's kind of like when you gave me all them posts that I had to comment on. That was a job and a half, but I liked it in a way, and in a way it was like a punishment, so thank you so much, Daddy, for that. Anyway, I'm going to end this video because it's going on very, very, very long. So I will end this video with I love, adore, and worship you, my amazing, wonderful daddy. Good night, my handsome hubby. So I will give you my kisses.
Wow.
And I'll give you a couple extra. And please enjoy this video. If there's anything I did not answer, it's because I've been really stressed out about my whole mom situation and me getting in trouble situation. So if there's anything I forgot, please remind me on Facebook and I will answer it on Facebook. I promise, darling. As far as I can tell, I think I got it all. But if there's anything I forgot, please let me know and I'll answer it on Facebook.
Wow. I just can't. Now let me tell you something, people. We're going to be leaving here in a little bit. I am. Later, we're going to go live, and I want you guys to hear what Nick has to say. And what's really sad about Nick, he still, well, maybe not now. He protects her feelings yet. Her. But let's look at him. He was on oxygen. He did a little thing on oxygen, and that's it. But we got four videos that 2020 did with him. Just him and the producer or the reporter, journalist. We got to hear what he's got to say, right? Hold on a minute. Let me show you this little tiny bit of Nick on oxygen.
I'm a human being. And as they say, human beings make mistakes. If I had to change anything at all, of course, one of the obvious ones was I would have probably ran away with Gyspy. That's the obvious ones. I definitely would have done that because I don't want to be stained with a murder on my hands. I don't want to be stained with that. Being labeled as a killer, I don't want to be stained with that, but I'll live with it. I'll live with it. I probably would have attempted to try to get her to prolong it to a longer date, to maybe try to go a different route rather than what we did do. Or maybe trying to get her pregnant this way, mom would be forced to let me in her life. Well, we really didn't get a chance to go to that route just because the limited time we had, there's just no way it would have been possible. So I really, and maybe that'd be the only other minor change I would have made is that I would have ran away with her earlier. So this way I wouldn't have had to suffer all this time away from each other that we could have been closer together.
Okay, when was this? 6 years ago. I think things have changed since then, but boy, I want to watch this one too. Oh, jeez. Oh, really? At one time? You know what? I bet you they were. I got a lot of trolls today, but that's okay as long as they're nice and they're not disrespectful. Okay, or say bad shit, right? Oh, do you? Okay, what was I gonna say? Boy, she's something. But yeah, I want to watch Nick later of what he has to say because we kept, I keep putting Gypsy out there, right? Her videos because they are shocking to me, and it's not the person that we have watched on these documentaries, right? When my ears are ringing. Okay, guys, but I'm gonna get going. I have a doctor's appointment with my psychiatrist. But yes, I want to do more later. I got pulled up their Facebook messages, so much stuff. My mind's just going. I don't know where to begin. Right? I'll figure it out. I'll figure out a thing. Is your BP okay? I don't know. I don't know. I don't pay attention. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank Debbie on Facebook for giving my video a like. I appreciate you. You too, Amber. Might see you guys later depending on the time. Cool, cool. I hope you have a great day, my dear. So yes, we are going to watch Nick on his interviews and what he has to say. I wish there was an update, but he has been quiet because he had that huge appeal, which he lost. Okay. I just think it's dangerous that she's out, she's free. She did not pay for what she did, in my opinion. They made a deal with the devil. She got a sweetheart deal. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Still out there doing this kind of stuff like we see in the videos. Those same kind of behaviors, in my opinion, from what I have seen. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you for being here. Love you all. Bye-bye.